Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and welcome to downtown Morganton to the 2017 Morganton Christmas Parade. Tonight, Morganton gets SEUSSified. But don't worry, even though the Grinch will be here, he's promised only to borrow Christmas for as long as our parade lasts tonight. Thousands of folks have lined the streets in downtown for this annual event, which was a year and 9 days in the making. Hello everyone, Tom Peeler, along with co-host Brian Black and Sarah Moses, and we will be describing the action to you tonight. Brian, certainly a lot drier this evening than it would have been if we'd tried to do this when originally scheduled 9 days ago.
It's perfect parade weather. It's warm enough, but it's cool enough that the lights are just crisp. And yes, last week a little bit of rain would have slowed us down, Tom.
And thank goodness we didn't reschedule for last Friday, although that snow, I think, put everyone in Burt County in the Christmas spirit.
That would have been creative.
Yep.
Tom, we are going to SEUSSify downtown Morganton, and everybody knows the Grinch, but also hopefully we'll see a little cat in the hat. Thing 1 and Thing 2, maybe even a little Cindy Lou Who in the streets of Morgan.
The characters of Dr. Seuss have inspired children for generations. I guess my first Dr. Seuss book I read back in the 1st or 2nd grade.
You're going to start talking about green eggs and ham now. So.
Yep. Speaking of that, we got anything to eat? Leading off our parade tonight, leading off our 2017 Morganton Christmas Parade, it's a unit from the Morganton Department of Public Safety. Our public safety department here in Morganton under the direction of Chief Ronnie Rector.
Tom, we couldn't pull off this event, or could we do many of the events in Morganton and the surrounding area without the incredible support of our Morganton Department of Public Safety, along with the other first responders.
Of course, the Morganton Downtown Development Association puts together the parade and presents it for everyone to enjoy free of charge. The DDA originated in 1985 as a membership-based organization for local merchants and business owners with a primary focus of advocacy, lobbying, and sponsorship. Membership in the DDA also offers a unique networking opportunity for local businesses who face similar challenges and successes.
Next up will be the Freedom High JROTC. But this battalion's mission is to motivate young people to be better citizens. The Freedom JROTC is very active in the community and the school. They perform numerous color guards, flag raisings, and other service learning projects. The unit is under the student leadership of Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Kerry Clark and Cadet Command Sergeant Major Knutson. They're excited to announce they were selected to attend the National Leadership Competition in Washington, D.C.
Well, that's some shiny shoes there, Brian. Coming up next, a unit from the Burt County Sheriff's Department. Sheriff Steve Wisnett started his career with the Burt Sheriff's Office way back in 1977. He was second in command at the Sheriff's Office when he began his federal law enforcement career. Once he retired from federal law enforcement, he came back as one of only 94 federal chiefs in the U.S. He was appointed Burke County Sheriff on June 1st, 2011, and elected to a 4-year term in 2014.
And he's followed by Representative Hugh Blackwell from the North Carolina House of Representatives. Hugh serves the state as representative for Burke County at the North Carolina General Assembly's House of Representatives. He served as our representative for District 86 for 5 terms.
Coming up next, giving Frosty the Snowman a lift, is District Attorney David Lerner. He serves as District Attorney for the 25th Judicial District. That's all of us here in Burke, plus Caldwell and Catawba counties. DA David Lerner wants to wish you and your family a safe and Merry Christmas.
Tom, to give us an opportunity to remind everybody that they can enjoy the beauty of downtown Morganton December the 15th, 16th, and the 22nd and 23rd with carriage rides in downtown Morganton between 5:30 and 9 p.m. It's a beautiful way to see the lights.
It is indeed, Brian. Coming into view next, the unit with the Morganton City Council. They're riding on board a 1918 American LaFrance fire truck. Riding on the truck tonight are the Morganton City Council members, Mayor Ronnie Thompson, Councilman Sidney Simmons, Councilman Forrest Fleming, and 2 new faces just elected to our Morganton City Council this past November, Councilwoman Wendy Cato and Councilman Chris Hawkins.
Next up, the Burke County Board of Commissioners with Jeff Britton, Chairman, Johnny Carswell, Vice Chairman, Wayne Abeley, Scott Mulwee, and Maynard Taylor as Commissioners. And they're being driven by County Manager Brian Steen.
The Ridgeline Trolley is coming into view now. Ridgeline Trolley provides a unique transportation experience right here in Burke and surrounding counties. It's available for private charters such as weddings, anniversaries, birthday parties. The trolley's a fun and exciting way to make your event a special one. Also offers seasonal fall color tours in October, beer, barbecue, and whiskey tours in the spring. Contact the Burke County Tourism Office for more information about the trolley.
And here's our Freedom High School homecoming queen, Monica Schott-Snyder. She's the 2017 homecoming queen for Freedom High School. She's participated in cheerleading, Special Olympics, has volunteered at Friends for Animals, the Patriot Store, and is currently volunteering at the Habitat for Humanity Restore. After graduation, Monica plans on attending Western Piedmont Community College.
Coming up next, the Freedom High School Future Farmers of America chapter. FFA was founded by a group of young farmers way back in 1928, and their mission was to prepare future generations for the challenges of feeding a growing population. They've taught us that agriculture is more than planting and harvesting. It's a science, it's a business, and it's an art. Today, they are still the future farmers of America, but they're also future biologists, chemists, veterinarians, engineers, and entrepreneurs. The tractor in today's parade is owned by Doug Price. It's a 49 restored John Deere B.
Our first professional float is brought to you by Sherry School of Dance, and they've been a staple in downtown Morganton for over 37 years. This year, Sherry welcomes home former student Keisha Nichols as her new dance instructor and artistic director. Sherry School of Dance was voted Best Dance Studio in Burke County and will be taking registration for new students through January of 2018. Merry Christmas from Sherry and all of her dancers at Sherry School of Dance.
She didn't bring any of the Halloween witches this time. Coming up next, groups from the Miss Patton Pageants. Miss Patton Pageants, fundraising effort sponsored by the Patton High School Student Government Association. Proceeds from the event used to support a variety of student activities at Patton High School. Miss Patton Pageants are dedicated to help the young ladies in our community develop confidence and pride as individuals.
In front of us is Miss Ava Wisnett. She's Little Miss Sweetheart 2017. Ava was crowned Little Miss Sweetheart for collecting the most sponsors in grades 3 through 5.
Coming up next, Miss Lacey Belanger, Miss Sweetheart 2017. She was crowned Miss Sweetheart for collecting the most sponsors in grades 9 through 12.
And behind her is Miss Taylor Hensley, Miss Patton's People Choice 2017. She was crowned Miss Patton's People Choice through a monetary voting system from the audience during intermission, where each dollar counted as one vote.
Next in the lineup, Miss Mary Anderson, the Junior Miss Patton 2017. She was crowned Junior Miss Patton by a panel of judges. Miss Anderson participated in a casual wear competition and an evening wear competition.
And next is Addie Steele, Miss Patton 2017. She was crowned Miss Patton by a panel of judges. Miss Steele participated in casual wear competition, evening wear competition, and an on-stage question. So that's your Miss Patton 2017.
Miss Mountain Glory Festival pageant queen is next in the lineup. 2018 Miss Mountain Glory, Skylar Rock, and Miss Mountain Glory's outstanding team. Addie Steele will represent the Mountain Glory Festival and Western North Carolina in the 2018 Miss North Carolina pageant next summer in Raleigh. This is the second year that the Mountain Glory Festival has sent 2 young ladies to compete in that state competition.
And Grace Kreiser is a member of the Panther Marching Regiment, and she's the homecoming queen for Patton 2017. Member of the National Honor Society and active in Burkemont Baptist Church Youth.
I think she got out of the car to hand out some goodies to the crowd, too. The Patton High School Marching Band is up next. Small and Martin Orthodontics are the proud sponsors of this marching band in this year's parade, and they congratulate them on a great year. Band director is Mr. Chad Higdon. Nice decorations on the drums, too.
I like those. Next is Morganton Department of Public Safety's Quint 1. Morganton Department of Public Safety is responsible for providing police and fire services in the city. They're committed to protecting the lives, property, and constitutional rights of all the residents and visitors in the community by providing professional law enforcement and fire protection services. The City of Morganton City Council adopted the public safety concept in the late 1970s. Today they come with Quint 1. It's a 2013 Pierce Arrow XT with a 75-foot aerial ladder. Merry Christmas from all of us, from Chief Ronnie Rector and the Morganton Department of Public Safety.
Coming into view next, float sponsor number 2, Carolina's Healthcare System Blue Ridge. Carolina's Healthcare System Blue Ridge is committed to making it possible for you to receive the most health care you need right here in your own backyard. They are friends and neighbors taking care of friends and neighbors. Visit carolinashealthcareblueridge.org to find a doctor near you. And we got to thank them for all of the other things that they do here in our community. I know they were involved in the hospitality tent today and some other things, very involved in our historic Morganton Festival. So it's great to have them here tonight at the parade.
Absolutely. And here comes the Disabled American Veterans, Chapter 43. This vehicle is used as a means of transportation when the chapter needs to go in different locations. They've got a van plus this other vehicle, so they can take patients to Asheville and other areas when they're needed for treatment. If you'd like assistance, or if you'd like to be one of the van drivers, call Dave Tubergen, 828-437-0177.
Chomp, chomp. Here come the Oasis Shriners Gator Patrol. The Catawba County Gator Patrol is an award-winning parade unit, part of the Oasis Shriners of Charlotte. Shriners maintain 22 locations to provide children with the highest quality care for neuromuscular skeletal conditions, burns, and other special health care needs.
Tom, we go from gators to chickens. Case Farms is the 4th largest employer in Burke County with a current employee count of over 1,000 employees, which does not include over 300 contract growers in 7 counties surrounding Burke. Case recently celebrated their 30th anniversary and is proud to be a part of this community. Case has a payroll of over $30 million a year and is a participant in many local fundraisers and charitable events. Case Farms and their many associates want to wish you and your families a very Merry Christmas.
And I believe that chicken could take on a gator. The next unit is from Mount Home Baptist Church. Mount Home Church offers a caring, friendly, and supportive environment with opportunities for every age group. Their children's ministry has worship, choir, and a Wednesday night Awana program, as well as summer camps, trunk or treat, and more. Mount Home also incorporates state-of-the-art security measures to protect your children. They invite you to come and visit and see why they say they are large enough to serve you, but small enough to know you. Everyone's welcome at Mount Home Baptist Church.
next professional float is sponsored by Serene North America, formerly known as Viscotech Automotive, a leading manufacturer of automotive textiles, and they've been proud to call North Carolina and Morganton home since 2001. Serene North America would like to wish their team members and citizens of Burke County a Merry Christmas and a safe and happy holiday season.
Looking next at the unit from the History Museum of Burke County. History Museum is a free admission museum. It's open Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 4 and Saturdays from 10 to 2. Come see over 20,000 artifacts in the museum at 201 West Meeting Street. Brian, we've been doing the parades about long enough to qualify.
I think we are an artifact.
That looks like Judge Claude sitting in there.
And following them is Gary Lynn Hart and his wife Susie driving a 1919 Model T Ford Depot hack, which was restored by Gary himself. This vehicle was used in the early 1900s to transport people to and from train stations to their hotels. This was done throughout the nation.
Gary, of course, the former director of the Department of Recreation for the city of Morganton for many, many years.
We can see what he's doing in his spare time now that he's retired.
Brian, one of the other activities that Morganton is known for, of course, is the historic Morganton Festival. Be sure to mark your calendars for these events coming up in 2018, sponsored by the Historic Morganton Festival. The TGIF 2018 season, every Friday, May, June, and July. Free Friday night concerts downtown on the square. Mark your calendar for the Historic Morganton Festival, brought to you by Carolina's Healthcare System Blue Ridge on September 7th and 8th of 2018. And coming up now, the unit that won the award for the best use of lighting, which is really appropriate, I think. It's the City of Morganton Electric Department. The float is presented by the City of Morganton Electric Department in recognition of the 10-plus years of safety and reliable public power awards.
Here comes the Over Mountain Cycles Shop Cyclist. Over Mountain Cycles is a bicycle shop with much more. It's the goods, inspiration, and support that allow people to discover what adventure means to them. Come visit them at 313 North Green Street in downtown Morganton.
Our next float is brought to you by Healthy at Home. Healthy at Home offers home-based health care available in your home, including skilled nursing care, physical therapy, occupational therapy, and chronic disease management. They offer infusion delivery, which includes IV medications and nutrition support. Healthy at Home offers respiratory medical equipment such as oxygen and sleep equipment such as CPAP units for treating sleep apnea.
Behind them, we have our representatives from the Burke County Register of Deeds, all your land records and vital records for the county. Stephanie A. Norman is our current Register of Deeds.
And we didn't probably properly introduce Sarah to you, ladies and gentlemen, who are joining us here tonight for the parade. Sarah Moses has actually worked behind the scenes here at the parade for probably, what, Sarah, the last 5-6 years? And tonight she's stepping before the microphones. Big promotion. She'll get double her salary for taking this next step.
Thanks, Tom.
The U.S. Postal Service is with us again this year in the Christmas parade. Of course, it's time to send those letters to Santa, and the U.S. Postal Service is here to make sure your letters get to him in plenty of time for Christmas. They have envelopes ready for you to place your letter inside and drop in the collection box at the post office. Just bring your letters to the Morganton Post Office, place them in the special red box marked Letters to Santa in the post office lobby. Don't forget, put your return address on the outside of the envelope so Santa can write you back.
The Morganton Baptist Church float, The Cat in the Hat finds baby Jesus. In this float, the Cat in the Hat happens upon the scene following the birth of Christ. He soon learns the meaning of Christmas. That's an interesting combination, Tom.
It is indeed. It is indeed. The Cat in the Hat, probably one of the most widely read of the Dr. Seuss books, and certainly a favorite with young people and anybody else that likes to make a mess. Coming up next, the folks from AM 760 WCIS Radio is the only Christian station here in Burke County, and they want to wish all of their listeners and sponsors a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Following WCIS AM 70, we have Coldwell Banker Newton Real Estate. Coldwell Banker Newton Real Estate has been serving the real estate needs of Burke County and the surrounding counties for over 28 years. Stop by them, their office in town, or their office at Lake James in the new Lake James Marina. They are top producing brokers at Coldwell Banker Newton Real Estate, and they will help you find your perfect home for the hula days.
Are those snowflakes coming off that float or bubbles?
I think it's bubbles.
Coming up next, leading the way, is Drawn High School's homecoming queen, Gamong Lo, just ahead of the Drawn High School band.
This year's Drawn High School marching band is 67 members strong and is under the field command of drum major Taylor Moore. The drum major is assisted by the band's leadership team, which includes Katie Vines, Allison Morglea, Jeffrey Bridges, Maddie Reed, Katie Habetter, Leanna Seagraves, David Vang, Jonah Siebert, Gamong Lo, Emma Davis, and Jamie Evans.
They have some well-decorated drums as well. Sarah, you did band, didn't you?
I did, yes. I was a member of the Freedom Marching Band.
Did you always look forward to the Christmas parade?
It's a fun time, but it is always very cold.
Yeah, they ought to do these in June.
Christmas in July, maybe?
Coming up next from Burkemont Baptist Church, their float is Parakua, Greek for the presents. Drama will be at Kama, March 30th through April 1st, 2018. It's the story of Jesus brought to life. Has a new script and new music, bringing to life the greatest story ever told. If you want more details, give them a call at 828-437-2357. 437-2357.
Coming into view is the bright yellow fire truck from Lake James Fire Department. They serve a population of 1,049. Their mission is to protect homes and land of the community along with lives. Chief Corpening and the firemen of Lake James Fire Department would like to wish you a very Merry Christmas.
We had Gary Lynn through just a few minutes ago, the former director of our Parks and Rec Department. Now the Morganton Parks and Rec Department Jam program held at the Rec Center on Mondays and Tuesdays in the afternoon. Jam seeks to preserve our important Appalachian mountain music heritage by offering low-cost lessons in fiddle, guitar, mandolin, and bass to groups of students.
Well, Tom, I don't think we'll have a hard time seeing that green vehicle with their green lights, do you?
Probably not.
The green vehicle is the team at ServPro of Burke County. They're always on call to help you recover from fire or storm damage. We make it like it never even happened.
Well, I don't think we'll have enough of a mess for them to deal with tonight. Pretty clean parade.
Seems like it. They may have to follow up after the horses.
It's not the job I'd want. Talking just a few minutes ago about some of the events sponsored downtown, including the historic Morganton Festival and the TGIF Friday Music. If you'd like to sponsor either of those great events, your business would like to be a sponsor, give Sharon Jablonski a call at the Main Street office at 438-5252. Sea Elegance Boutique offers quality ladies' apparel and accessories, handbags, baby gifts from Simply Noel, Natural Life, Lenny, and Eva, and other jewelry, and many other brands with reasonable prices. And I think this is their first year in our parade.
I think so. I think they just opened right here in downtown. Following Sea Elegance, we have the winner of our most original concept for the parade tonight. The Dance Factory of Morganton is located at 1110 Carbon City Road in the old BASF plant. The Dance Factory is a competitive studio which has 4 clogging teams and 4 dance teams. They also offer a wide variety of styles of dance.
I would imagine those cloggers and dancers aren't having a hard time staying warm tonight.
Maybe we should try some clogging to stay warm up here.
I don't know that our platform is up for that. Dora the Explorer in that group as well. One of our characters in tonight's parade, sponsored by Morganton Drug. And some of my neighbors coming into view next, Sarah. The Oak Hill Fire and Rescue Protection Association unit is in the parade tonight. Oak Hill Fire and Rescue serves to protect the citizens and property of the Oak Hill community, which is located just north of Morganton along Highway 181, from the Morganton city limits to the Brown Mountain Overlook. Oak Hill Fire and Rescue wishes everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Sons of Confederate Veterans. These men and ladies are here to protect, defend, and promote our heritage.
Our next float coming into view is sponsored by Western Piedmont Community College. Their mission is to provide accessible, high-quality education that improves lives and promotes growth in our community. Visit their website at www.wpcc.edu for more information.
Next, we have Kenneth Edwards. He's driving his 1972 Ford pickup truck and is accompanied by his great-granddaughter. They would like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas.
Coming up next unit is Scott Riley, a candidate for District Attorney of Burke, Caldwell, and Catawba counties. Scott Riley is seeking election to the office of District Attorney in the 25th Judicial District.
Next, we have Miss Zoe Gregory. She's the 2017 Tiny Miss Donut Festival Queen. The Donut Festival is held in Marion in May. Zoe is a first grader and enjoys reading and riding her bike. When Zoe grows up, she wants to be able to help people.
Let's make it plain, though. She's tiny, not the donuts.
Tom, I wonder how we can enter the donut pageant.
I probably would be banned from an endeavor like that. Peggy Lee Caress is our next participant coming up in the parade. She's a plus-size model for Plus Size Diva and Stud Magazine Modeling Company from New York City. She's the International Curvy Queen. She's a Morganton native, has modeled in New York for Fashion Week and in Charlotte. She's a brand ambassador for the Vivica Fox hair collection, and she's a wig designer as well. She'll be the host and organizer of PSDSM International Fashion Expo this December in Charlotte.
Wendy's is an American international fast food restaurant chain founded by Dave Thomas on November 15, 1969 in Columbus, Ohio. The company moved its headquarters to Dublin, Ohio in 2006. Wendy's is deliciously different with 100% fresh, never frozen hamburgers. Stop by for lunch or dinner.
Unit next is from Dale's Car Audio and Window Tinting in Morganton. Stop by and see them for all your automotive, audio, and tinting needs.
Burke County is teaming up with Relay for Life and American Cancer Society to raise money. 8 local stars will go head-to-head in a fundraising and dance competition. Dancing with the Burke Stars will take place January 26th and 27th, 2018 at the Comma.
Next, a few more of my neighbors, the folks from Maple Grove Grocery and Nursery. They're located at 1503 North Green Street, the old country store with feed and seed, next door with greenhouses, and the nursery right across the road. Merry Christmas from Maple Grove Grocery and Nursery.
Tax 2000 is a full-service tax accounting firm founded in 1999 by former auditor Sherry L. Atkins. They provide a wide range of tax preparation, auditing, and accounting services. They assist both personal tax filers and small to large business owners by instilling confidence, peace of mind, and proactive service. They have 2 locations to service all your taxation needs in Marion and Lenoir, North Carolina.
Next unit is from the Sons of Confederate Veterans. Their Southern Hayride Christmas is the float theme.
Sometimes the questions are complicated and the answers are simple. Allstate Morgan Agency has those insurance answers for you. With 2 convenient locations in Morganton on Berkmont Avenue and South Sterling Street, visit them today.
Coming up next, the folks from Back Road Buggies. Invite you to join them to ride back roads all over North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and Tennessee. They take trips 2 times a month with some overnight trips. Any type of rail car or VW is allowed, it doesn't matter. Just come out, ride, and have fun on the open road.
Following Back Road Buggies is the Burke County Sheriff's Office, Community Police, and Special Operations. They are a very diverse division comprised of several areas of law enforcement, to include the 7 community affairs officers, a lieutenant, and a sergeant, who also serves as one of the community police officers. The lieutenant and sergeant are frequently guest speakers for civic organizations, churches, and other community events. The goal of the division is to build good public relations within the community.
We'd like to remind everyone that in addition to being in our parade tonight, Santa Claus will be in downtown Morganton. He'll be downtown Friday, December 15th for the SEUSSify Morganton Shop Late event. On Saturday, December 16th at ERA Mountain View Properties. Friday, December 22nd at Jolene's Antiques, and Saturday, December 23rd at the Marquee Cinemas. So come on out and see the happy fat guy, Santa himself. Coming up next from the Burke County Department of Social Services, Cindy Lou, who needs you? Burke County DSS is seeking foster and adoptive parents for the children of Burke County. They believe every child needs and deserves a forever family, a family that will provide a safe, structured, and loving environment that allows a child to thrive and become the best that they're destined to be.
A maximum Christmas with Maximum Medals. Maximum Medals is the best use of our parade theme winner this year. Maximum Medals is a local medal distributor that can supply both your medal and Christmas needs. Merry Christmas from Maximum Medals.
I think this is the first year for them as well,
I
isn't
think
it?
so.
Coming up next from Thrive Church, the float is brought to you courtesy of the Thrive Church Kids. Thrive Church strives to create a warm and exciting environment for children to learn about Jesus on their level. Thrive Church meets Sundays at 10:45 a.m., 518 West Fleming Drive in Morganton. And the Thrive Church float is the winner of our best display of costuming, with the Grinch himself right on board. As we promised, though, tonight he's not stealing Christmas, he's only borrowing it. Float's brought to you courtesy of Thrive Church, featuring the Thrive Worship Band as a place to belong. Invite all people to join them to attend Sunday services at 10:45.
Hopewell Baptist Church is next. Hopewell Baptist Church exists to worship God and love all people and to develop a relationship with Jesus Christ together.
And Girl Scout Troop 13191. This is the first year of the Girl Scout Daisies, and they're excited to be a part of the community. And there's a bunch of them.
It is. It's nice to see young members involved in our community. Following Girl Scout Troop 13191 is the Eastburg High School Marching Band, sponsored by Case Farms. Eastburg has won many local and regional contests. They are the 10-time Carolinas Carousel Parade champions, the first annual Novant Healthcare Thanksgiving Day Parade champion, and have performed in the national spotlight on CBS Sports and ESPN for the NFL's Carolina Panthers and for the Wake Forest basketball. In 2008 and 2010, bands from Eastburg were crowned national champions as part of the Florida Dynamic Music Festival's National Concert and Parade competition. In June 2014, the Cavalier Marching Band attended the 70th commemoration of the Allied invasion of France and participated in the events in Colleville-sur-Mer, Saint-Mère-Église, and Paris. This past December, Eastburg, along with Drawn Freedom and Patton High School, assembled a 300-plus member high school marching band and traveled together to Honolulu, Hawaii to represent North Carolina in the USS North Carolina in the 75th anniversary of the bombing of Pearl Harbor. Performing on December 7, 2016, Eastburg will venture out again with our other Burke County High School bands as we travel together to represent North Carolina and the United States of America in Europe in 2019 for the 75th anniversary of D-Day, the Allied invasion of France.
And they promise us something very special in store for us tonight. think that qualifies as totally unique.
I think so as well. That was nice entertainment for us up here, Tom.
Coming up next, following the Marching Cavaliers, Teresa McDavid, Family and Friends. Teresa's accompanied by her friends and family members in the parade this year, and their motto is, "You only live once."
Flipping into our view, we have Tumblemania School of Gymnastics. Tumblemania is the winner of the Best Children's Theme in our parade tonight. Their mission is to provide a safe and positive place for children to come and experience the joy of movement. Tumblemania School of Gymnastics, where kids come first. Join us for your free trial class.
If you've ever been in their studio, I don't think I've ever seen so many trophies in one place in my life. They line the walls in there. They've won every competition from north to south and east to west, I think.
Tom, in my much younger days, some of those trophies did belong to me.
Coming up next from the Chesterfield Fire and Rescue, their engine number 1. It's their first out tanker pumper. And it has joined us in the parade for many years.
We sure are thankful for our first responders and all they provide to our local community.
That is absolutely right. Those guys and ladies answer the call no matter the time of day, the day of week, or the month of year. The call goes out and they indeed are the first responders.
Chesterfield Fire and Rescue, Clayton's wife Sandy sent for the car Clayton took his driver's license test with. All the way from North Dakota, this 1973 Chrysler Newport is 19 feet long and was hard to pass the parallel parking part of the driver's test. This is Clayton's birthday surprise. Happy birthday, Clayton.
And we also saw a Grinch sponsored by Toner Machine, taking part in the parade tonight. Only to borrow Christmas, not to steal it today. Coming up next, sponsored by the Burke County United Way, is our next float. Since 1956, Burke United Way has provided opportunities for local residents and businesses to help those less fortunate by volunteering their time, talent, and treasure. Currently, the Burke United Way partners with Alpha, American Red Cross, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, Boy Scouts, Burke Literacy Council, and many, many other organizations to meet the needs of the people in Burke County.
When disaster strikes, whether a hurricane, tornado, or home fire, American Red Cross disaster workers climb into emergency response vehicles and travel to the neighborhoods of those in need, providing food, water, and comfort.
And those folks have certainly had a workout this year. Coming up next, another vehicle that would be difficult to parallel park, a 1970 Caddy DeVille convertible, owned by Ferris Insurance and driven by Tim Ferris.
It really is a family thing at Hopewell Family Medicine. Dr. Mark McManus and his daughter Sarah McManus welcome patients of all ages to their faith-based family practice. If your blood is not pumping, if your heart is not thumping, if you've been very sick or bit by a tick, we'll diagnose your disease right down to the letter. So come see us and we'll help you feel better. Merry Christmas from Hopewell Family Medicine.
I see a Cat in the Hat coming up. Unit sponsored by Fam Church, where they love Jesus and people. Come join them Sunday at 10:30 a.m. Visit their website, fam.church, for more information.
American Bail Bonds, a local veteran-owned bail bonding company with 12 agents to better serve you and your loved ones.
Lock that Grinch up. JC Property Professionals, a company who's consolidated masters of their trade from several different fields who offer turnkey services to simplify your life. One call to take care of all your property needs. Next is the CC Storm Volleyball Club, a newly formed travel volleyball club dedicated to teach young women how to improve their skills, to play the best of their ability, and compete at a higher level. And they are the winners of our unit for the best holiday theme, CC Storm Volleyball Club.
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's the Remax hot air balloon. Remax was founded in 1973 to bring together top producing real estate agents. The Remax hot air balloon symbolizes that Remax agents are above the crowd. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home or sell your current property, give your local Remax agents a call at 828-430-7212 or visit them at 820 West Union Street in the former Muses building. Merry Christmas from your local Remax agents.
I think I know that fella in the red sweater. From the Longtown Fire Department, the Longtown Engine Number 2. And the folks at the Longtown Department would like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Tom, I think it's a good thing we have the Longtown Fire Department behind that Remax balloon.
I wish they'd park that Remax heater there a little longer.
We could use some of that fire up here. Mimosa Hills Golf Club is Morganton's only private golf club featuring a Donald Ross designed golf course.
look like a guy that was just on a float.
Just warming it up, Tom, warming it up.
Coming up next is a unit from Heritage Propane, providing propane service to residential and commercial units, with their safety being the #1 concern.
And Tom, the quiet one is Engine 67 from the Triple Community Fire Department. It's a 2016 Pierce Enforcer manufactured in Appleton, Wisconsin. Wesley Friedel, a City of Morganton employee and Triple Community fireman, is driving that, accompanied by his family.
Coming up next from the Bridge Program in the North Carolina Forest Service. Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more. The Bridge Program is a joint organization between the North Carolina Forest Service and the North Carolina Department of Public Safety, providing job skills and training to select youthful offenders housed at Foothills, Marion, Craggy, and Caldwell Correctional Institutions. Their primary job is to provide Western North Carolina highly skilled and trained wildland firefighters.
And hang on, Tom, Friday's coming. That's Friday Staffing. They're the premier employment solutions provider in every community we serve.
And next from the Burke County Rescue Squad, their heavy rescue truck and mountain rescue truck. They run all motor vehicle accidents with the heavy rescue truck, and the mountain rescue truck is used during searches in mountain areas. Burke County Rescue Squad, neighbors helping neighbors. And from everyone at the Burke County Rescue Squad, they wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Horizon Church, myhorizonchurch.org. Horizon Church is home of AmazingGraceRadio.com. Their pastors are Timothy and Michelle Fortune.
Coming up, the unit from Precious Moments Imaging, LLC, offering non-diagnostic 3D and 4D ultrasounds, along with early gender determination. They're located in Marion, and I think this is their first year in our parade.
It's nice to see some newcomers in our parade this year, Tom.
The Lake Hickory Haunts unit is in our parade this year, also the first year for them. I think they scared a lot of people at Halloween this year. Not very scary tonight, though.
And here's Fluffy, the 12-year-old therapeutic pony. She's been in petting zoos, birthday parties, and most recently, a visitor of nursing and retirement homes. She's been led by cowboy Damian Hart.
Well, here's the man of the hour, the guest of honor.
Could it be? Could it be?
Man everyone's been waiting for. His appearance sponsored by the Morganton Downtown Development Association. Here comes Santa Claus riding on the float, sponsored by the DDA. The Downtown Development Association would like to thank all the participants and viewers of the 2017 Morganton Christmas Parade. Thank you for your support. Merry Christmas from all of us and from Santa Claus too, Brian.
And Tom, that's going to wrap up the 2017 Downtown Morganton Christmas Parade. We have SEUSSified Downtown Morganton. A few thank yous. We need to thank all of the public safety that's kept us safe this evening as they wrap up the parade. Thanks to all those from Compass, Greg, Brandon. And we want to remind you that there's still plenty of shopping time in downtown Morganton. There's some new boutiques, some old favorites, and still those carriage rides. So we would love to see you shopping in downtown Morganton. Santa Claus will also be in downtown. He'll be in town Friday, December the 15th, tonight, Saturday, December the 16th, Friday, December the 22nd, and Saturday, December the 23rd at the Marquee Cinemas. So it's still not too late to tell Santa exactly what is on your Christmas list.
We need to thank also the folks in the Main Street office, Abby Gentry and Sharon Jablonski, for all their work getting the parade ready. Thanks to the folks from Carolina's Healthcare Blue Ridge for the hospitality tent. And thanks to all of the children of all ages who came out to join us tonight for our delayed but spectacular Christmas parade.
So from Tom Peeler, Sarah Moses, I'm Brian Black. We look forward to seeing you next year. Merry Christmas.